Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for a very special first part of a two-part series of videos focused on Doctor Who trading cards and Doctor Who Battles in Time. Of course, the one that everyone knows about, the first ever sort of revived Who trading card series at least. It went for like 5 sets or something. It was mad and everyone knows about it.
Everyone in the school playground had them.
Like, yes, everybody even like people that weren't, Doctor Who fans as such, so they were everywhere, they were big. So we're going to be doing a massive, sort of comprehensive, we hope, sort of retrospective on those today. In 2 parts, we're going to first be looking at the magazines and the specials and the extra bits and pieces like TARDISes, TARDIS tins, TARDIS, whatever the big plastic one was called. And then we'll move on to look at the cards themselves in a separate video on Aussie's channel. MonoSupreme, of course.
The one and only. And
just if you don't know.
Yeah. I've been on one video before here,
yes,
I think.
Yes.
But yeah, it's going to be focused entirely on the cards as the second part. So at the end of this, make sure you hop onto that video and give a like, give a sub and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, without further ado, I guess let's get stuck into it. So the first thing we're going to cover was the test issues, wasn't it? The test run.
Issues. Did you? No, I don't think you weren't.
No, I mean, I came to Battles in Time as a whole quite near the end myself. I mean, where did you come to it yourself?
I got the test run.
Oh, really?
I got me and my cousin.
Right at the start.
It was me and my cousin who both bought issue 1 at the time when it was released, and she's still got all of her cards, but I've only got 3, which are still in the binder, which we'll look at in part 2. But I want to steal them. I'm very jealous because they're very rare.
Was there like a regional thing, test run? Was just like everywhere? Or?
I think the website we're going to look at with all the issues says that it was limited to like the southwest or something like that.
Okay.
And they didn't distribute them up north. I don't know. I mean, obviously I was 6. I can't really remember.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
But these are the magazines we got. There's some notable differences
in terms of covers and stuff.
Yeah. So the pilot number 1 is exactly the same with the Dalek on it. Number 2 was the Sardine instead of the Cyberman. Number 3, different as well. Grillitain in normal run, Sycorax in this one. Number 4, that's different too. Moxabal.
Yeah.
Number 5 is the same. This is funny. Number 6, the Cyberman in the test run was number 2.
Number 2 in the proper run.
In the test run, it's the Cyber Leader.
Okay.
Instead of the normal Cyberman. Yeah, so that's a bizarre change. And then number 7 was Grillitain in the test run and Sycorax in the normal one. And number 8, which I only found out about this today.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Has an unpublished cover.
Interesting. So they advertised it but never actually made it.
Yeah, I think it was like a next time in issue 7 or something like that, probably. And it never materialised. Pun entirely intended, right? I wonder, who still has those, because that must be quite a rare... I mean, let us know.
Rare thing to have,
if you
by all means, it goes for anything we mentioned in this video, in these videos. But, then after that, obviously, they were rolled out nationally, so this would have been, spring 2006, was it? Around about that time, I think?
Maybe, I can't remember.
2006 sometime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I think Annihilator then came out, hang on. Maybe it was the autumn of 2006. So Annihilator had stuff from Runaway Bride in it, I think. We'll get onto this when we talk about the cards, won't we?
Yeah.
It was still 2006, and they ended in 2009, and I think there were 8 or 9, and there were magazines. Was it 52 issues or something like that?
70 issues.
Oh, 70, okay.
Yeah.
So it went on for quite a while. Yeah. Fortnightly, I guess they would have been.
I subscribed back in the day, and I got them all.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's weird because when I was on Facebook Marketplace the other day, there was someone selling every single issue with the original packets.
Oh, really?
Which is very hard to get hold of.
Yeah,
you don't
see
that.
Yeah.
So that was amazing, and I offered, and I didn't get it.
Oh.
Which I was annoyed about.
Yeah. And of course, we do actually have hot off the press down here.
Yes.
We do have the very first issue, which I've never seen before.
It's a lot smaller than expected.
It is, yeah. I think because there have been other things. I mean, we'll get onto the specials and stuff, and other bits and pieces as we go into the video. But yeah, I think there were other things for Battles in Time, for other ranges as well, which had bigger backing cards. But yeah, it's quite sort of compact actually, isn't it?
It was very cool opening it, very nostalgic. I got a massive hit of nostalgia when I opened it. It's very bright. I don't think that this style guide really continued on anything else.
Isn't it? Yeah. The font, particularly that font there and stuff, it's I don't know, it's not quite what you expect from Doctor Who. That bit down there is a bit more sort of Doctor Who, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And you got 2 sealed packets, which will never be opened.
Yeah, they'll stay sealed.
Stay sealed forever.
Yeah.
Go around the back. We've got.
I love this sort of stuff, like all the stuff about, you know, in future issues and subscribe and all these little leaflets and things that you get with these things. So nostalgic and cool. And the TARDIS, obviously, which unfortunately we don't have in our possession.
I ordered 8 days ago and it never arrived.
Yeah, because I think, well, I have the one that they did with Doctor Who Monster Invasion. I think it was just the same sculpt, I think. But like, I think with this one there was a thing, wasn't there, with the lid where it had lights and sounds or something, did it?
Yeah,
which the Monster Invasion one doesn't have.
I think there was a lock on the TARDIS as well you could get.
Yeah.
I think, well, we've got some subscription
like a subscriber thing,
leaflets here which you can have a look at.
Yeah.
Why do we get so nerdy about the subscription things?
They're just cool, aren't they?
When you get them, like when you open Doctor Who magazine, just throw them in the bin. Yeah. Just so cool. Don't forget you can buy an extra card pack separately. Olga Newsagents.
I wish you still could.
Got all this stuff.
I love it. The little form, yeah. Amazing.
I got 2 of these, so there you go, Richard. You can have one.
Thank you very much. Amazing.
Oops, sorry, I just knocked something over.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
Opening it up. All the free stuff you get with when you subscribe. So you got a card album which we've got here, which I'll have a look at. Magazine holder, game randomizer. I think there was like a Dalek voice chip in that or something like that. It was really cool.
And the TARDIS combination lock. Yeah, that was the thing.
It's weird. Isn't
and
it?
so you could upgrade your TARDIS. So I think the original TARDIS must have come just as it was, and then
I didn't know about that.
No, I didn't know. The subscriber one must have been the exclusive, like lights and sound by the looks of it. So cool.
Strange.
So cool.
I just assumed that the sound effects one came with issue 3.
Me too. Until I just saw that.
And this I might as well just get out of the way now. The Dalek on the back.
Oh yeah.
You don't really get stuff like this anymore, where they use like CGI renders for Daleks on all the merchandise back in the day. But now we just get the same images from Asylum of the Daleks all the time. We should call that number and see if they're still working.
It's still working. Yeah, I love it. I was going to say as well, with that game randomizer, I don't think I see them come up very often.
No.
And stuff. So we probably can't really talk about it much, but that was a thing.
I've not actually looked at this yet.
Wow.
I'm kind of scared to, because I don't want to rip it.
That's a poster. Yeah.
Really careful about this. We've got...
of course, I mean that.
The back of the cards, kind of. It's the same image.
Oh,
the back of the cards.
It's actually, yeah. Very sort of, ubiquitous image of the TARDIS there, and then.
Of the era, very much. Then a checklist, and this came with all of the sets. You get a checklist for each set.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is really cool. And another point about the Daleks, I just love how the Metaltron Dalek is on every single piece of merchandise.
With the gold band.
Yeah, with the gold band.
Yeah.
I prefer that design. I think it's better. So that's all the stuff that came.
That is so nostalgic.
And you can have a look at one of the magazines.
Of course, the issue itself. Yes.
Issue 1.
Put it that way. There we are.
Do you want to?
I'd love to. Yeah, I mean.
So.
Quick. Yeah. So they had the. Yeah, remember they did this in Doctor Who Monster Invasion as well, the thing where like compare 2 cards and stuff on the first page there, the Mox and the Krillitane.
That's great. And then, we did another one as well.
Rose versus Lady Cassandra here.
Hero profile, monster profile.
Yeah.
Because they had the icons, but we're always looking at the cards.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And then we had, you got like this mini game, so like depending on what card you had, you could just follow each one.
Love it.
So that was kind of cool. And there's just a little bit bio of who the Doctor is. Yeah.
It's always like with these things, it's always so fascinating. Like I always wonder like who wrote these and like what do they act like? Is it just a lot of rubbish, or is it just like like I'd love to just like read one from front to back and just just consume it and see what
it's different through adult eyes, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we got the beautiful sculptures from Gordon Studios.
Stuff.
It's really cool because there's all this really nice tidbits of behind the scenes stuff which you just find in this.
Yeah.
And
it's amazing.
Yeah, it's It's really cool. And then you got like the
fold-out
massive
thing as well.
Fold-out thing with the CGI Dalek here.
Oh wow! Yeah,
it's really cool.
So cool. Daleks, dealers of death.
They really were a massive presence in the Rusty Davies era.
Yeah.
These Daleks.
Wow.
All the cards to look out for.
Dalek cards, yeah.
You got a little bit of a quiz there.
Yeah, I love it. The comic as well, of course. Yeah.
Which is only 4 pages, but it's a kid's comic, so I mean, you can't really complain. These were.
Oh, that's amazing, isn't it?
These were what I bought the issues from.
These destroyed Dalek. It's so cool.
Because they had one like with the mechanoids, and it's like finally the Daleks versus the mechanoids in the modern era.
Oh wow!
And you'd have to look out like where's Wally kind of thing. And you got the Cyber Controller's brain busters at the end.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff. The world's hardest spot the difference.
Yes.
Yeah, and coming soon in issue 2, which we don't have to
Sadly
hand.
Not yet. No. Wow.
Yeah, put that down there.
Yeah, I've got to get myself one of those. I think at some point. Yeah, if I can find one for a good price. It's a nostalgic thing. Amazing. So obviously, then after that, then I mean, we don't have. Do you have some more magazines?
I've got a couple, but
are they just
one
like...
of them's a special. I'll go get it. Where is it? It's in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got 2 of the same issue.
Yeah.
Got another issue 1. I must have just kept it.
The original one. Wow.
Yeah, this is the one I got back in the day, and it's seen better days. But I mean,
yeah,
it's a magazine, of course. Gonna end up like that. We got 2. Daleks versus Cybermen
Daleks
issues.
versus Cybermen, of course, yes.
Yeah, one with the cover and one without.
It's a more sort of niche part of Battles in Time, I suppose, isn't it? And like, you do see these cards come up occasionally. And I suppose we'll talk about the cards themselves more in the second video, but yeah, it's like they did a number of specials. Obviously, this was like its own thing, wasn't it? They did specials for the other sets as well. And this one came with like a selection of Dalek and Cybermen cards and little holders to put them on.
Oh, they tried with the Dalek timeline. Nobody knows what order the stories are in.
Yeah. I love seeing like classic Daleks in them as well, like the glass Dalek from Revelation there.
It just makes the eras so well, did this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So cool. so cool. Oh, I see, and then you had...
Yeah, it flips over to the other side. It's different.
Daleks and Cybermen. Oh, amazing.
I mean, this came with this TARDIS tin came with this, right?
Oh, right. Well, that one that I got there, I mean, that was the first ever Battles in Time thing I got, I think. That actually came with like a couple of Exterminator and Annihilator packs, but they might have included it in this as well. But yeah, let's just do this excellent little TARDIS tin, which these days just has some playing cards in.
Yeah.
You know. Nothing to do with Battles in Time at all, but yeah, this was the first thing I got, like in 2008 sometime, I think. And I just become a fan. And yeah, we'll talk about it more in the second video, I suppose, in terms of memories of the actual cards, but that was a big part of, like, you know, I used to have all my cards in there, and that was the thing. Like, before I discovered what binders were, you know.
Little pocket size
that was it, yeah.
With you everywhere. And they had these little plints for the cards in the Daleks versus Cybermen.
Yeah.
Which was bizarre, and obviously you play the game. This thing, page spread thing.
Crikey.
So you'd get your little card holders and play it around the game. I mean, let's face it, nobody ever played with these things. We just collected them.
Yeah.
But
wow,
you know, something cool for the kids.
Yeah.
Some dice as well. It came with some exclusive dice.
Yeah, wow.
And
cause again, I think I see the cards, like the Daleks Cybermen cards, come up fairly often. I think, like the little plinths and stuff, and the dice and stuff. You don't really see as much.
Yeah,
do you?
I know. People probably end up throwing that stuff out. Yeah, which is a shame for us.
So I guess then after that, I mean, it's just the specials, really, isn't it? Like, so as we say, for each set there was a big special with like 4 packs, whatever, in the different colours. I mean, that's a big part of it as well, like the green for Invader. And they always had a different colour, didn't they? For
I think the Invader one came with that.
Oh right,
Came with one of the binders.
One of the binders, yeah.
And yeah, they were never really sturdy for me. Like, I'd always end up breaking them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see there's a bit of tear there.
Again, this is actually one I got second hand. A friend passed it on to me a few years back. So I never got them at the time, but yeah, like. I mean, they're alright. I guess they're better than a normal binder because you get like a proper cover and they're like double sleeved pockets and pages as well, which is quite useful. But yeah, these days I like have them in. Well,
oh, wow.
I'm sort of gradually like replacing the old binders and stuff. But this is like one that's got Ultimate Monsters and Devastator stuff in. Which obviously we'll talk about the cards more, but that's the general idea there. And we have this little one as well. Funny story with this. I ordered this on eBay. I just saw a photo of it and I thought it would be one of the bigger ones. Then it arrived
and it was teeny.
And it was a teeny one. I was like, okay, you know. But that just has some odds and ends that I can't fit elsewhere in. I
think that came with the test set or the Exterminators. I can't remember.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, interesting stuff. I mean, so much merchandise, isn't there? Like, so many extra bits and pieces.
So much. Stuff that I didn't even remember about.
It's bonkers.
Much. I mean, those the specials that we were talking about, the booster issues with the 4-packs, they go for stupid amounts of money.
Yeah.
They are so ridiculous. Like, I think the Daleks vs Cybermen one, the last one sold for £200. Because they're not the kind of thing that kids keep. Like, you don't buy them to keep them in the box.
Yeah, and the backing card and stuff. No, you're right, yeah. I mean, I have memories, I never got any of those, but I think, because like I said, I came to it sort of in 2008 when they were sort of starting to wind down, but I'm sure I saw like maybe the Devastator one with Davros, like the massive big backing card.
Yeah.
You know, didn't buy it, but it's like, I wish I could go back in time and get it now.
I still have my Devastator backing card, but as a kid, I like put stickers and stuff on it. So I ruined it. I made my own Battles in Time series as a kid. So I'd take like the cards and put a sticker on them. And just write my own stats on things.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
God damn it, Oscar, you could be a millionaire by now if you're going to customise them.
Well, you know, people watching this, do let us know, you know, which bits of Battles in Time paraphernalia you've got yourselves or did have in the past and have since lost or chucked away or whatever. But it'd be really, really interesting to hear about that. You know, have you got any of the really rare items or just what have you got? Magazines, TARDISes, whatever, binders, let us know. And yeah, we will see you again for part 2. Go and click the link, it'll be somewhere in the description, whatever, for part 2 of this thing. To discuss the cards in more detail over on Oscar's channel, MonoSupreme. Go and check it out. And
thanks for having me.
Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, no problem.
Enjoyed.
Yeah.
See you in part 2.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.